Hey everybody, welcome back. Sorry it's been a while since I streamed. Work has been a bit on the busy side. So we're going to go through, finally finish this off, do some of the World Tendency events. Finish some of that off and head up to New Game Plus. We'll go from there. So, the first one we're going to do is probably going to go to the Valley of Defilement, look at some pure white tendencies there.
I am indebted to you for your help in Latria.
If you remember, we freed this guy from the Tower of Latria.
I would not have made now. I can go on with, and for that.
If I would have followed his quest line through, which I really didn't, he starts killing all the NPCs in here, which is why you've got, like, this random body chilling over here. There's also another NPC that you can encounter that will be up here at some point if you have... I believe you need to have, like, a darker character tendency, and that character will send you on, essentially, missions to assassinate all of the vendors and that kind of stuff in the game. And that's how you get the foes ring. That's something maybe we'll look at doing when we hit New Game Plus. But for now, what we are going to do is we're just going to go hit up those World Tendency events, because that's, honestly, that's more important than those NPC quest lines. If you kill Yurt, I think you get his armor set, if I remember correctly. But anyway, gonna hit up Valley of Defilement. Now we are in pure white at this point, and there is a faith-based sphere that we're going to end up getting. I'm going to show you how to get that. You got to be in pure white, and it'll cause a shortcut to open up that will allow you to obtain the item in question here. Got some of these guys. I think after this playthrough, maybe I'll just do some playthroughs using my Clever Luck build. That was the first video I actually uploaded on YouTube when this game came out, and I made this channel. It's got over 100,000 views on it, so it seems like there's some people that might be interested in it, even though I didn't explain the build. I literally just walked in and did the boss right away. But you can see what kind of damage you can do with the blue blood sword. And then maybe I'll run a playthrough of actually creating that build too. Because I think it's a pretty fun build. I'm going to do a little drop down here. I forgot there's no plunging attacks and demon souls, that's only dark souls. There's gonna be all those rats in here. So I'm just gonna use my bow. These things inflict you with plague, so they're terrible. Alright, and right here is where you're going to have a World Tendency event. Just want to make sure I don't have any more rats hiding in here. Doesn't look like it. So we're going to draw Big Boy out first. And then here on the left, there's a ladder there now. You need pure white for this to show up. There'll be some enemies up top. Let's see if I can get up there and knock them out before they cause me any trouble here. Alright, so we're going to follow this path around. And there is going to be some of those big boys up here to deal with. There's one right across the bridge here. Yep, there he is. Ooh, ouch. Ouch. Not gonna lie, that was painful. Do I have a second chance? Might as well play it safe and pop that. No, I don't have enough yet. One more. And then up here, there's going to be 3 big guys. So I'm going to shoot one of them and try kind of luring them out one at a time. Now that I have Morian Blade and Clever Rats up, I can probably one-tap them. Oh yeah. Makes burning through those guys way easier. There we go. Now we got the legendary spear. As you can see, it's got an A scaling in faith. So that's pretty freaking good. Not gonna lie. E in strength, D in dex. It's pretty good if you want to run yourself a faith-based build. So that's our first white world tendency for this area here. And we're actually going to see if I have an archstone. Because I have the crest of Vinland, so that is something that we can also utilize in this same level. Oh, it doesn't look like I have any archstones. Well, we're relatively close to the next teleport anyway, so I don't really want to lose this 103,000 souls I have right now, but I can't level up because I'm literally at endgame. Like once you go so far and you kill all the bosses, the maiden becomes unavailable for leveling up, and I don't want to go to New Game Plus yet before I get some of these things done and kind of just do a quick walkthrough on these so you guys can see it. Uh-oh, I'm out of arrows. Oof, holy arrows. That's all I've got left is holy arrows. Dang. That must have been the one that was playing dead there. Ooh, ouch. Well, looks like my second chance is still active. He didn't actually do enough damage to kill me. If I would have known I was going to be focusing as much on magic as I am, I probably would have taken a different thing with that armored spider soul instead of getting a lava bow. I would have probably taken the fire spray spell, which is essentially you cast mini fireballs, but it lets you cast them while you're moving. So it's really good for just kind of clearing out things, especially once you get Clever Rat Ring activated. Just makes it real simple. Re-up my health here. Now I'm going to take off magical sharpness for now, and I'm going to put on, oh, where is it? That sodden ring. Because we're just going to, essentially we're just going to run through this. I'm not even going to bother with the enemies. Probably just use hidden body and sprint through to get to the point where I want to get to. Now I've already gotten all the items in here, but we're actually going to run along. I'm just going to run through the muck. I don't really care if I get poisoned. I don't know if some of you guys are watching this, if you are familiar with the whole Demon Souls game. You'll notice that there are some things that I did miss this playthrough, and at this point I'm not real concerned. This is just a real generic, I'm gonna run through with this character and show you some of the stuff. That's about it. Alright, so now once we get on the other side of this fence here, if we're in pure white, we're gonna roll off. We're gonna go over here and there's gonna be an NPC over here.
Why? I am Selen. I seek my brother, Garl Vinland. The knight who accompanied Saint Estrire on... I believe they settled here. If you happen to see my younger brother, please, I must share with him the last words of our father.
Alright, so she is the sister of that that guy that had the giant hammer in this fight here, the one that I literally sat there and threw fireballs at for freaking 10 minutes to kill.
That crest. A Vinland heirloom meant for my younger brother. Poor souls. Perhaps Umpasa. Oh, traveling. I hesitate to ask. Garl has strayed from the path of righteousness, but I wish to have the heirloom. I shall reward you in kind. Thank you.
You can give her the crest.
As Garl's sister, Please accept this as thank. May you receive Godbusser.
There we go. Ring of Devout Prayer. Alright, so now that is all of our white tendency events here. Now, I might see if I can get pure black, so I can show you what happens when you come back to her in pure black form. She'll be a red phantom that you can kill, and I don't actually remember what you get from her at that point. See if it lets me sneak past these guys or not. I can't remember if it will. It kind of looks like it does. Don't know if I opened up that shortcut up here or not. I'm pretty certain I probably did if I was doing a walkthrough, so. I'm actually going to run to that shortcut and probably kill myself a bunch of times to get this to pure black. Oops, wrong button. I'll have to keep an eye on the amount of resurrection stones I have, because it takes quite a few to get from pure white to pure black in each area, and there's 3 zones that I wanted to show you the pure black aspects for. I mean, I've got enough to get me at least through 2. But I think it takes 7 deaths to go from pure white to pure black, if I remember correctly. That's a lot of resurrection stones. Can't go wrong with paint stone chunks. Alright, now that we're back up top, give it a few seconds before I jump off. There we go. This is kind of a bit of a long run to get to where I want to get to here. Let's see here. I'm just going to put those eye stones. Now, it won't update the world tendency until I actually reload the area, because it still says I'm at pure white. See if this is enough to update it or not. As you can see, we're no longer in pure white. This was such a unique game with that world tendency event stuff. It's one of the things I love about this game, like, so much more than the Dark Souls series. Because the better you played, the easier the game got in terms of white world tendency, because the enemies got weaker, you didn't have red phantoms spawn, various things like that. Like, it was the better you played, the easier it got. But then on the flip side, if you kept dying consistently, the game would get harder still. Your rewards would be better, but the game would get consistently harder until you were in pure black. And that was just, I don't know, there was something about that just, it really, I found it really intriguing and appealing. And then, you know, once you figure out how to manipulate it and get the items and the enemy spawns that you want. Okay, we're not at pure black yet, but we're getting there. It is relatively nice that there is very little loading into this game. I think I gotta do one more in order to get pure black. Let's see here. That is darn close to pure black. But if you look at it, it's just a dark shade. When I go one darker, you'll actually see it'll be almost like some red little flecks coming off of it, signifying that it is pure black. There, you can kind of see the little red flecks coming off. It's faint, but once you see those little swirly red things going on, that's when you're in pure black. So now we can go and do that world tendency event that I was talking about. I think actually just probably running... Ooh, hello. Forgot about you there, buddy. As you can see, we're in pure black. Now you have a black phantom, or red phantom. Honestly, I think they call them black phantoms in this game, but honestly they're red. Kind of chilling up there, just to make the game harder. We're going to ignore him though, because we are going to go play with that red phantom over there. Ooh. She did indeed spot me. I wasn't expecting that, actually. Why am I not casting? Do I not have enough? It's not letting me cast Firestorm, and I don't know why. It's not letting me cast... Oh, she used Anti-Magic Field. That's why. Oh, that makes things a lot more difficult. Okay. It's gonna make things significantly more difficult. I think she casted it again. Yep, I can't cast any spells when I'm close to her. I don't know how long that lasts. So if you decide to PvP against a mage, get Anti-Magic Field. I forgot how incredibly powerful that can be against a mage. Hey! And she goes down. Blind. I don't honestly remember what that is. What are we looking at here? An S scaling dexterity weapon. It is essentially the Moonlight Greatsword, except the dexterity version. That's actually kind of cool. It's got an S scaling in dex, so it's got to get some. It's got to be relatively powerful. How I didn't know about this, I don't know. It's kind of weird. I know I've gotten it before, but I don't remember an S scaling weapon like that. Okay, well that's interesting. So, if you want an S-scaled dexterity-based weapon that goes through shields, there you go. Anyway, let's get out of here. There is a way to get her armor too, though. I'm trying to remember how to do that so I can show you guys. It might be on the other side of the fence, but there's one of those little creature things that will spawn in the muck that spear you. And I think when you kill it, you get the dull gold armor, I think. It's somewhere down here, I don't know where. Like I said, it might be on the other side of that fence over there. I apologize for not remembering, because there is... Actually, this might be it. Might be the slug. Let's see. Oh, yep, there it is. It's actually a slug. Okay, I thought it was one of the little puff monsters, but... So, if you've got the island with the 3 baddies, and you've got all this swamp to go through, over that way is where the fog gate is that you come in. But you come over here, kill the slug, and you'll get the dull gold armor. I don't really use it because it's too heavy, in my opinion. But it's an option. And look, there's another black phantom over there of those things. Now, I'm going to show you something to get a colorless demon soul. If you remember, I mentioned a few times that you need 3 colorless demon souls in order to get one of the miracles. When you get pure black world tendency, you will have these primeval demons spawn like this. They're pretty easy to kill as long as you keep your distance. They can't really do much to you, and you just beat the heck out of them. But they will spawn in pure black world tendency in specific areas of the game. You kill them, you get a colorless demon soul. I think you need 3 of them to get the miracle in question. And that would cover your pure black world tendency stuff here. Oh wow. These things have a lot more health when you are pure black world tendency. I'm gonna re-up my cloak. I want to kill that black one. I want to see how many souls you get from a black. Copper crescent grass. Ooh, look at that damage, man. You really gotta lay on these guys. Oh, he got me. He got me. Well, I guess that's the end of that. I don't know if I even want to go back and get my souls. You know what? We're not even gonna bother getting my souls. Screw it. With 3 level ups, I could do without. We're just gonna go to the next area, which will be. Let's see, we're not going to do Shrine of Storms, we're going to do Stonefang Tunnel first, because I think Stonefang Tunnel has a much more important item to get. Actually, it'd probably be quicker if he just kills me. Perhaps. Maybe not. Alright, we'll just go through and jump off the edge. No, or not. Come on, guys. There we go. Now in this one there was that character that I had showed when it was in pure white that he wanted you to go through and get the Dragon Bone Smasher. And then he gave you, I'm trying to remember what it was, like a chunk of pure Heartstone or something on that. Maybe Cloudstone, I can't remember. But the whole thing was he wanted to see the sword. and then he gave you a reward for seeing it. So we're going to let ourselves die enough to get this to pure black, and you're going to see that he'll be a black phantom instead. Let's go! The annoying part of doing this is just that you have to go through so many stones. Let's see how close I am here. Oof. Only halfway through. Just so you can see it going one shade darker. That's a more gray. This NPC that we're going to end up fighting up here is going to give us the Beast Talisman. It's the one item in the game that lets you cast miracles and sorceries. I made a video on obtaining it, and I have it as a standalone video on the channel. If you want me to just have a quick walk through what to do instead of watching me go through this painful process here. Alright, so now when I reload, we should be pure black. And voila, just got the little red swirly around it. I think I have that guy coming up behind me. I do. Alright, I'm going to put on the Ring of Magical Sharpness again. This NPC that we're going to end up fighting is... Oh, how did my health go up here? Must have taken a grass accidentally. Gotta remember where to fall down here. Alright, so right down there now. He's gonna be down there as a red phantom. Pop a crescent grass, we're gonna fall. Oh, not enough for me to hit Clever Rat's ring. That's okay. We can change that. Maybe. Do I have a Curse Blade? I do. Let that health drain down a little bit. I'm curious as to just how much damage I can do to him with a Firestorm. He is one of the toughest NPCs in the game. So I don't even know if I'll be able to get close enough to really do anything to him or not. We're going to give it a shot. Oh, would you look at that? It's enough to one-tap him. That's cool. That is the power of the Clever Rat's Ring and the Morian Blade combined with all my magical stuff stacked up. There you have it. The Talisman of the Beast. So you can see the scaling isn't great in either of them. You know, you have the Insanity Catalyst that gets an A scaling in magic. A B scaling for the Talisman of God. And then you've got double C's on the Talisman of the Beast. But what you would use it for is, I mean, what I use it for with my other character specifically is for casting spells that it doesn't matter what your magic is at. For example, Second Chance. It doesn't matter what your magic's at. You're going to get the effect if you have, you know, I don't know what the minimum faith to use it is, but if you have 15 faith or if you have 50 faith, it's just going to be the exact same effect. That, and then there's a spell called Cursed Weapon that I like to use. And that's the same thing. It doesn't matter what your magic level's at, your damage scaling is the same. And I think what it does is, Cursed Weapon is, it boosts your attack damage by like 1.5% of your physical attack. So I like to use that one with my Blue Blood build because it just is insanely powerful. Okay, so there's the pure black tendency there. At least the important one. Oh, let's see, what else could we do in pure black here? You know, let's go fight York, the Silent Chief, because that sounds like fun. And by fun, I mean he's honestly kind of a terrible person. Now, if I would have been talking to him after every boss I killed after I freed him, eventually you'll get to a point where he will try to kill you.
I was just looking. I am Yurt, the Silent Chief.
Oh, here we go.
The assassin. My work in Boletaria is almost complete. I have murdered every surviving human. Except for one.
Never mind, it looks like we can do his little quest line here. But Firestorm is a little powerful.
Was right about you.
Now he just did a name drop there. You'll get his Gloom armor, which is pretty cool armor, not gonna lie. So that Mephistophelies character he mentioned is somebody that might spawn if you have a darker character tendency. Maybe character tendency doesn't even matter. I'm not entirely positive. Maybe you just have to trigger Yort's event. We'll find out here. We're gonna go to another level, and then we're going to hop back into the Nexus and see if Mephistophelies or whatever that person's name is going to be there. It doesn't look like it. Thought they appeared at this altar area here. Then again, I could be wrong. I know I did all the quests before, but it's been a while since I played this and actually had to do those quest lines. Yeah, there's nobody up here. I always thought there was some sort of secret with that box. I feel like there still is. Nobody just has any idea what it is. I think I'm going to try getting myself away from pure white world tendency, because maybe that will do something. So to do that, I am going to go... Let's see here. I'm going to go to the smithing grounds, and we're going to take out that merchant and just see if I can trigger Mephistophelies to spawn. Well, the merchant doesn't drop anything, in case you haven't noticed. Now I'm no longer pure white character tendency. We'll see if that does anything, or if I have to actually get towards black, or pure black, I'm not sure. No Mephistophelies. Nope. Alright, where's another merchant I can take out? Let's see, I know there's one in the very first area. Oh, there's the merchant up here that I can take out. The grave robber. As you can see in the top left, the icon in the top left is my character tendency. It's no longer shining real brightly. Poor grave robber. There's the grave robber's ring. Granted, I think I've already collected 2 of those in the playthrough. Let's see here. That probably put my tendency towards neutral. Well, nobody here yet. It might have been one of those that I had to do it earlier on in the playthrough instead of at the very end like I'm trying to do now. There's a body there. I don't remember what's on that body or how to even really get it. It's obvious you have to drop down from somewhere. Oops. I think you actually have to drop down onto this little ledge and shimmy your way over. Oof. I can't believe it's anything really useful. And I'm not gonna waste the time of you guys watching this of me literally rolling off a cliff over and over again trying to land on something. Let me think here. Let's see. There's an NPC in here we'll go take out. I really do like Firestorm. I gotta say, that is a fun move. Oh, I didn't get rid of the assassins with that move. I must have been hiding too far back. Alright, so the merchant up here.
I'll tear you limb from limb.
I'm also wondering if these characters don't, these NPCs don't negatively affect my character tendency, because I'm not really getting any darker. Unless I have to reload the area again. It doesn't look like my character tendency went down. Okay, so let's see here. Who can I take out? I know that a lot of these people actually have contracts on them from the Staff Police, so I don't want to, like... Well, but you can see the frickin' York the Silent Chieftain killed the mage that was sitting there. He's no longer a thing.
What on earth's come over you? In God's name, stop!
Oh my goodness, this guy is tanky. There we go. Look at how dark mine went all of a sudden. I am now pure black. So we're gonna load back and we're gonna see if the Staff Police is there or not. I suppose I could have gotten to pure black by invading somebody else's world as well, but I would have to actually kill somebody then in order to do that. And would you look at that? There we are.
I can see that you have killed before. No one can blame you for that. Demon souls are too precious to relinquish. Perhaps a slayer like you would I want you to kill Saint Obain. You will be rewarded, and do we have an agreement? A reason? Ha! Just think of it. Excellent. I have high.
So to kill Saint Urbain. See just how dangerous Firestorm can be to Saint Urbain. If I can actually hit him. Oh, there goes Saint Urbain. This guy doesn't really hurt that much. Let me just do this. What does Saint Urbain drop, by the way? Alright, Ring of Devout Prayer. And the Saint's Gear. She has a pickaxe. She had a pickaxe. Okay, now let's go visit Mistopheles again.
So, here is your reward. Take.
Okay, so you can stow the
I
eyes.
want you to kill Sage. Of course, I'll provide you with a fine. Excellent. I have.
Now we gotta go take out the Sage. Which will get all these people back in our second playthrough anyway, so. Man, Firestorm is way too powerful. What does he drop? A baby's nail, the venerable sages, and a ring of magical sharpness. So I guess that's an option if you want to get that stuff.
So, here is your reward. Don't look at me with that ravenous countenance. There's more work. I want you to kill Patches the hyena. No reason for pause now, is there? Excellent. I
gotta remember where Patches is located. I think he's still in the first area because I never talked to him. Because he would normally be up here chilling. Or not first area, second area. In here, I think. Don't really care about the fat official. We're just gonna go past him. There's gonna be an enemy through here. Yep, there he is. Alright, where are you at? There's not really a way down over here without doing the whole fall puzzle. Which is kind of annoying. But... oh. See, that's why it's annoying. Maybe I'll just take the elevator down this time. But then the elevator makes me run through the tunnels. Now we'll do the fall puzzle. We'll do it properly this time where I don't jump off the ledge and kill myself. I don't know if Patches is actually down here somewhere or not. I don't remember. I know this is where he trapped me. Oh, yep, there he is. He's chilling right there. I just never talked to him to get my reward from him.
Worry not. Tough luck with the bear bugs. Here it is. Go on. Take
Oh, Patches is a bit on the tougher side here. Well, if he's, yep, I was going to say, if he gets hit by that, he's one hit now that more and everything's active. But I'm going to let myself die to this thing, maybe. There we go. So I can go back, get my reward for nuking Patches.
So, here is your reward.
Yep, there's another colorless demon soul. That makes 3 in this playthrough now.
I want you to kill. Of course, I'll provide you. Excellent.
Alright, now you gotta kill Yuria the Witch. Trying to remember which side she's on. Is she over here? Yes, she is. Get some more armor, old ragged stuff, and the Ring of Magical Nature.
So, you're what they might call a one final task. And the secret of souls.
And then figures, now you got the foe's ring. That is the one that increases the amount of damage you do if you invade somebody's world as a Black Phantom. And then I think you get the Rogue's Gear if you take her down. It's only 2.8 pounds, so I think I can free up 2.8 pounds just in case it is the Rogue's Gear. I know I'm wearing that on one of my other characters. Oh no, Ring of the Accursed, Parrying Dagger, Rapier, and the Gold Mask. So, all in all though, you get a decent amount of loot from doing that little side quest thing. I don't remember how to get the Rogue's Gear. I'll have to see if I can remember how to do that. Let's see, Pure Black Tendencies. There's one in the Shrine of Storms, but I don't think it really does a whole lot. Go to Boletaria. Bring that one to Pure Black. Yeah, this is probably not a good place to try killing myself, because that's not going to work well. I could go to... Where's a good place where I can actually kill myself? Got 11 stones now, so I can actually do this. These guys typically hit relatively hard, so I'll just take some blows from them. Maybe. Come on, keep shooting me, guys. Come on. Really? Two of you miss when I was standing still. There we go. I think this will be the last Black World event that I'll probably do. Come on. Come on. Yeah, we're getting there. Ha! Ha! I actually got invaded there. I don't want to kill any Black Phantoms in this area, though, specifically because I don't want to bring my World Tendency any lighter, because I don't have enough res stones to do that. Come on. Alright, how close are we here? One shade from pure black? Nope, we are now in pure black. So now that we're in pure black, we are going to go back to the very first area. Now, if you remember correctly, there was the, what was it? Like, Melinda the Butcher or something like that. We are going to go fight against her again, except this time, instead of being in human form, she is going to be a Black Phantom. I'm going to pop second chance just to be on the safe side, too. These phantoms respawn. So we have a ton of crescent moon grass, which I don't really care about. But I suppose I can use some of this crescent moon grass to heal up to 4 right now before taking on this phantom. I'm going to try Firestorm against her. Where is she at? Oh, I thought she was here. I'm in pure black. I didn't already kill her in pure black in here, did I? Well, this is strange. I'm a little bit concerned. Why did she not spawn? Pick up these items, do I? This has actually got me kind of confused here. So at the bottom of here. So I have to do something to trigger her? I'm definitely a little bit confused here. Certainly looks like I'm in pure black. I'm not. I'm not in pure black. I'm looking at my... Oh my goodness. That's why. Alright, so I gotta go die another time yet. That would make sense. That was stupid of me. Well, now that I just wasted, 10 minutes of all of our time, let's go do this again. I think dying once more will put me in pure black. See, I was looking at my character tendency. I'm not used to my character tendency being pure black, so I was just for some reason assuming it was pure black. I was being invaded right there as well. So I guess if I really wanted to do some PvP action, it'll be relatively easily. They used to do fight clubs in the Shrine of Storms at the very beginning of that region. Well, not pure black yet either. Well, this is obviously going to be my last pure black world tendency in this walkthrough because, well, I don't have enough eyes to do it. And I'm not going to just invade somebody's world just to get resurrected. Alright, this should put me in pure black. Let's go try this again. Hey, there we go. Pure black. Alright. As you can see, my health bar is actually lower than 50%, and that's because when your world tendency shifts more to black, you actually have... it takes away more of your health. Again, it's just one of those things where, oh look, it's going to Black World tendency. Because you died, we're going to make the game harder for you. Alright, might as well pop this Crescent Moon Grass to get back up to full. Ooh, there it is. Ooh. That didn't do very much damage to her. Not compared to the other characters. There we go. Clever Rat's Rings activated. Now my Soul Arrow does almost as much as Firestorm. And there is the Guillotine Axe. We'll take a peek at that so you can see what it is. D Strength, E Dex. It's not a bad weapon. It's not the greatest, but it's not a bad weapon either. Alright, so now we're going to go finish the game off. And it'll bring us to Playthrough Plus, and that's what I'm going to call it, because work calls in the morning, my friends. So, since we've already killed the False King, we're just going to go back to the Nexus, and then when we talk to the Shrine Maiden, we will begin our journey to the final boss.
Hark, the old one. Let us proceed below to it. Thy wish. A new demon. Come now, be good.
There's no items up there, just so you're aware.
Let us proceed below to its lair.
chosen by the Old One. Will you seek the everlasting demon souls? Or has the monumental blinded you? Whatever your choice, you are our first visitor. May you be welcome here. Surely you have seen for yourself the pain and suffering that fills this world. But God is merciful, and so created the Old One, a poison to the poison.
This is a extremely easy boss fight because it's not even much of a boss fight. It is essentially just for story dialogue. Oh, that was interesting. You cancel out my spell with that attack. Kind of looks like something out of Bloodborne, honestly. I'm not gonna lie. But not really a fan.
Don't you understand? No one wishes to go on.
Now you can grab... I'm not sure how much storage space I'm going to need here. But now you can grab a different... Let's see. A new sword. Which is Soulbrand. So... Now, if you remember when I picked up Demon Brand, I said it scales with your character's tendencies. Well, as you can see here, the magic scaling is minus 88. Because I am pure black tendency right now. You go to Soul Brand, it has the scaling in the opposite direction. The darker your soul tendency, the more powerful it gets. So my magical attack has a positive 104 addition to it. Now, if you want, in your next playthrough, you can actually combine these two swords to create a sword called Northern Regalia, which is a extremely powerful sword if you maintain a neutral character tendency. Because anything closer to pure white, your attack power will be diminished. Closer to the pure black, it'll be diminished. You have to stay neutral gray throughout in order to utilize it to the best of its ability. Oh yeah, it actually tells you right here. Paired with his counterpart, Demon Brand, to form Northern Regalia. Since his coronation, the sword has never left King Alan's side. The closer the soul of the wielder is to a demon, the more powerful this blade becomes. No wonder it was chosen by old King Alan. Whereas, what does the text say on Demon Brand? A white blade made to be wielded against demons, held for generations by a Bolitarian royal family, paired with its counterpart Soul Brand to form Northern Regalia. The less demonic the soul of the wielder, the more powerful the blade becomes. Hence, old King Alan choose to wield Soul Brand instead. Alright, so we finished the final boss. There's going to be one more important thing to deal with before we can go into Playthrough Plus.
Thy work is done. Slayer of demons, go back above. The Nexus shall imprison thee no longer. shall lull the old one back to slumber.
Okay, so now before you leave, you can make one of two choices. You can either leave, like the maiden tells you to, and then you will get the maiden's soul that you can use to create a spell in the next playthrough. Or you can kill the maiden, get the red soapstone, and the is it the old one's soul, I think? So just for the sake of wanting the red soapstone, because that red soapstone allows you to password invade with your friends or whatnot, so you can help them change their world tendencies to make it whiter and what have you. In order to get that, I am going to choose to finish her off.
The Old One senses a new and powerful demon by its side. And before long, the world will be engulfed by the deep fog. Bring more souls.
Either way, I would suggest playing through the game twice to get both endings so you can obtain everything. And there you have your credits. We're just going to skip those. There you go. Soul of the Old One and the Red Eye Stone. Soul of the Old One, I honestly don't remember exactly what it does. I think you just consume it for souls. But here we go. Now we are back at the very beginning. Starting all over. Doing everything we've already done. Only now we've got more souls to deal with. All of our gear, playthrough plus, standard, just like any of the other Dark Souls games. So on that note, we're going to call it an end for the stream here. Just load into the Boletarian Palace. And we will catch you guys next time. Like I said, maybe we'll do some playthrough of my clever luck build, quote unquote, using Blue Blood Sword and Clever Rat's Ring. But until then, I will catch you all later. Thanks for watching the stream. Let me know if there's anything you want to see in particular, and we'll go from there. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Have a good night.